Okay, so our first exercise is stationary lunges, nice and basic. So we're gonna breathe in, drop the back knee. Both legs are 90 degrees, you're gonna drive back up. You're coming about 2 inches or so off the ground. Make sure as we go down, as we drive up, we wanna lock out. So we're squeezing the quads and we're squeezing the glutes on both sides. You're gonna breathe out. You're gonna do 8 reps. On the 8th one, you're gonna come down about 2 inches off and you're just gonna hold for 8 seconds. And then you're gonna breathe out and drive up. Second exercise, we're still keeping with lunge. So you're gonna do a step out lunge for 30 seconds. So you're gonna be alternating feet, step out, push back. Make sure you're getting a big enough step that both legs are gonna come to 90. So we want it a little bit wider out and then push back. So you're alternating. Make sure as you start getting tired, your weight's gonna shift into your toe of the front foot and it means your heel's gonna raise. We wanna keep the weight into the back half and drive back. So 30 seconds of alternating right after those stationary lunges. Okay, so third exercise. Right after the lunges, we're gonna do a straight arm plank. So shoulders are back and down. We're nice and strong through the scapula. We're gonna hold for 5 seconds. You're gonna pop up onto your side, so one hand. You can stack your feet or you can leave them in front. And we're gonna hold for 5 seconds. You're gonna come back to the center, hold for 5 seconds, and then flip sides, hold for 5 seconds. So you're gonna go through this twice, 3 times if it's really super easy. You're gonna hold each time in the middle for 5 seconds. Okay, so after a short little break, get some water, we're gonna go into the next 3 exercises. So we're gonna do an isometric push-up. So you're gonna drop down into a push-up. About halfway down, you're gonna hold for 5 seconds. And then you're gonna breathe out and come up. You're gonna breathe in and drop down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and push up. So, because this is quite challenging, if you wanna drop your knees, and it's gonna be still quite hard, and you're just gonna hold about 2 inches or so off the ground. If from there you can't push back up, just hold and then drop down, rest, roll yourself back up. Take your time on this one. Okay, right after those isometric holds, push-ups, we're gonna do tricep push-ups, which means the elbows are gonna be nice and tight against the body. So it's kind of like a cobra stretch, that's like yoga if you're doing it from your knees. So you're gonna drop down, elbows are gonna be nice and tight to the body, and then push up. So drop your knees. So same idea, if you drop your knees, you're gonna come down, and drive straight back up. The big thing is that the more the elbows go out, the more we're working on the chest, and we want to focus on those triceps. So we want to keep those elbows tight and make sure that those shoulders don't end up tucking up into your ears. Okay, so we're going to work on dead bug for our last exercise. So arms and legs up like a tabletop. We want to make sure that we're breathing in through our rib cage and not through our chest. So every time we breathe in, we should be able to feel our ribs, sides, and the back expand and brace at the same time. So if that's tough to brace and breathe at the same time through your core, just work on this position. If you want to progress it, you're going to breathe in, one arm, opposite leg is going to reach out and bring it back, making sure you're breathing in through here every single time. You should feel that core expand all around, hitting the back as well. From here, progression, you put your hands against a wall, couch, anything you want. You're gonna push into that wall. That's gonna create some tension through that rib cage and that upper body. Keep a little bit, reaching one leg out and bring it back up. Breathe in and back up. Other option, if you have a partner, arms up, legs up. We're gonna give you a little bit of pressure. You're gonna push into my hands. Or if you have a stability ball, or something kind of big that you can push in, then that works. Keep that tension and make sure that that lower back doesn't round out.